Hello, dear tribe. I am going to be talking about something that might feel a little bit edgy for some of you today. So I am calling in some calming energy, some soothing energy, some Archangel Mary energy for holding you and holding maybe those parts of you that might feel vulnerable as I talk today about the difference between triggers and honoring your truth. And I know this myself. I have healed enormous trauma in my life. I was brought up in a sexually violent cult. I had a lot of healing that I had to do. I was a very, very injured person, and I had to do a lot of trauma healing to get to a place of enough healing to be able to be of service to others as I am here. So I think that this is a time, with everything that's going on with Trump, especially, this is a time when people are really wanting to do their healing and to honor their truth in ways that maybe they never did before. This is a time that has really provoked a lot of desire for healing, which is a good thing. So there are teachers out there that, are saying, you need to honor yourself, you need to honor your truth. And of course, these are good messages. And my message today is that you have to go deeper than that to really access wisdom around this. Because if you've been through trauma, which, by the way, everybody has been through trauma, if not experiencing it themselves, somebody close to them experienced it, and they experienced it vicariously through someone close to them. Everyone has experienced trauma. So if you have unprocessed trauma, then things will trigger you. And when you are triggered, the warning bells are going to go off inside. The danger, danger, danger is going to go off inside. And what I'm here to say is that that's not the same as honoring your truth. If you block yourself off from everything that causes a trigger, this is not honoring your truth. It's cutting you off from huge, huge parts of life. You're narrowing your life. You're narrowing your life to what falls within the scope of what does not trigger you. And that's a pretty small land to live in. So the difference between honoring your truth and triggers is that your truth has a very different quality. It feels different than a trigger. A trigger feels like the alarm bells just went off, and you're freaked out and you're on guard, and you're in this defense mode. I think that we all know what it feels like to have a trigger. It's really unpleasant and it's really uncomfortable. I want to step through this in a good way. So maybe the first thing is that when you do experience a trigger and you know it is a trigger and the alarm bells are going off, that's when it's really important to withdraw yourself from the situation that's triggering you and to have the discipline to take the time to journal in a safe, calm place and to be able to reflect on, hey, what's going on with me? What is this experience reminding me of? Like, have I felt this before? And just trace the breadcrumbs back to maybe even the initial experience that was traumatizing that caused this trigger to be lodged in you. And then look and see, you know, what you can do about healing that original experience. And it might involve speaking with a therapist to get some professional support for dealing with that original trauma. So, whenever you experience a trigger, take a step back, create your calm, safe place to review and to look at what's going on, and then see what is the appropriate thing to do to attend to the trigger. So, this is in contrast to honoring your truth. When you are somewhere and you sense that someone has a bad smell about them. So, you know, let's just say that the example is that you are you are listening to some politician on YouTube, and they are saying things that are not sitting right with you. Like, this is not coming from a human place. This is your wisdom that is speaking. And it has a different feeling, a different quality. It's not warning bells going off, I'm unsafe. It's knowing in your soul. It's feeling your soul. And your soul is like, you know what? There is something not right about this person. And what they are saying, it is coming from a place that is not about uplifting our humanness. It's a place that's diminishing our humanness. That's the way that the soul speaks. And when you know something, you know that. And then honoring your truth is acknowledging, I'm seeing this about this person. I'm not going to watch any more of this. Click. I'm not going to listen to the rest of what they have to say. It is whatever your soul may speak about it. Like, if you know that other people are listening to this person, maybe you decide to share your experience of this person and the specific things that you discerned that are causing a decline in humanity. And also share, in contrast, these kinds of things would uplift humanity. These are the kinds of politicians that I want to see. And sharing that with people around you who you know are following this person. These are examples of honoring your truth. And it's not coming from a scattered, fried, fragmented, upset place. It's coming from actually a very calm and determined and soulful place. So I wanted to just post a little video about what it feels like to be honoring your truth and being in connection with your soul versus triggers that could be saying, danger, danger, get out of the situation, get out of here. And you're not even sure exactly like where that's coming from. And so you can then actually bring your soul level wisdom into the trigger by taking that time out and doing the journaling and actually bringing healing to that original experience that formed the trigger in you. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, would really appreciate you commenting below the video. And if you like the video, please give it a like. Okay, I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.